Well, the time has come. It is Friday 13th, 2020, and I just got my iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is the silver edition. I guess you could say white, but this is more silver, is what I've been told at least, than it actually is white. But the UPS man just dropped this off, so I figured I'd do a little unboxing video to show you what you get in the box, as well as kind of show you what the phone looks like compared to, I have the 11 Pro, or the 11 Pro Max here, and this is space gray or gray, whichever they call it. I can't remember what they call it now. I think it's space gray in this one. But anyways, I wanted to compare it with it, the screen size and everything. The new 12 Pro Max comes with a 6.7-inch screen compared to the 11 Pro Max actually comes with a 6.5. So this is actually a little bit bigger phone. I'm really curious to the weight difference. I know this one weighs a little bit more, but I think with how the edges are flat versus rounded like the 11 Pro Max, it might change the aspects of how it feels in your hands. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. Now, this is one thing that's different on this model, on the 12s. The 11s didn't have all this plastic on here, but they changed it. So you get that plastic sound. That's everybody that loves electronics loves the sound of that plastic coming off. But now you got the small box. Remember, you get the small box versus the larger box, because this year they are as an Apple, are not providing a few things for you. And we'll get into that in a little bit. Ooh, there it is. And at first inspection, it looks really white. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a little more silver than it is white, but it looks white, pretty white as I can see here. You got the stainless steel sides here. Oh, I like the feel in my hand here on this. I know I would love this because I love the iPhone 4 and 4S, as well as I really like the 5. I never had the 5S, but I really like the 5. It was pretty thin. And I really love the thinness of this because it's obviously thinner than the 4 and the 4S. But oh man, I love this. I hope the case actually aligns with the squared off edges here. First thing I really realize here is this is shiny material here, and my fingerprints are already starting to actually show up on it. We knew that was going to happen. There you go. But we knew that was going to happen, and I'm going to have a case on this. And most likely you're not going to see the actual silver or white on here because I'm going to have a case on it, but you'll see that, the white or the silver there. Keep calling it silver or white. I should just stick with one. I'm going to stick with white. But either way, this year you don't have the plastic wrap around the whole thing. You just have it on the front here. You just have this white sticker of some sort on here. They show you the volume up and down buttons here, the mute switch, and then the power switch here, as if you didn't know. Let's all be honest. Man, it really is gathering my fingerprints. But either way, let's go ahead and take this off. Did not make the sound that I wanted to make, but oh well. Wow. This thing compared to, here's the, it's kind of hard to see with no screen on, but it is a little bit bigger. Looks like a little bit taller. I don't know the specs, but I know this one's a little bit bigger, but it's definitely taller than the other one. So that's going to take some time to get you used to. This one's easier to hold, I think. It makes it allowed to grip it easier with the squared off edges here. So anyways, about the phone itself, I believe this is actually the 5G antenna. So this phone comes with 5G, where the 11 Pro Max or 11 lineup only comes with LTE. Well, if you have AT&T, that goes 5GE, which is not 5G yet, but you got the power button like normal, like we just talked about, the volume up and down, the mute switch, and then you have the antennas, just like the 5 and the 4S, but this one also has it too right here. As you can tell here, you can see the fingerprints too. It's just not as prominent as this one, because this one's more of a chrome look, stainless steel. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Maybe. There it goes. So one thing I will say, this thing feels a little bit thinner than this, even though I know that the thickness of it are about the same. But this phone actually feels thinner just because of how it is. It's not rounded edges and it's more squared. I know the bump out's a little bit more than the actual previous models. So back here you got the LiDAR sensor, and the 12 Pro and Pro Max both come with that, and it's supposed to tremendously help with low light photos. Also, what's really nice is they've upgraded the front cameras and allowed you to take selfies and get that depth effect, kind of the bokeh. But this LiDAR sensor on the back is supposed to help with low light. They also upgraded the front to help with low light as well for the selfies too. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side right now. I'm going to look at what else you get in the box here. And so one thing that they are missing, well, two things are missing here, are the headphones. One's the headphones, and then the second one's the power brick. Everybody's talking about that. So this one comes with the lightning cable to USB-C cable. And then there's no headphones. Most people have headphones as it is. Obviously this phone doesn't have a headphone jack, and it doesn't even come with the actual lightning cable to 3.5 millimeter optical for a headphone jack anyways. I can't remember if they came with that in the 11 Pro or not. I don't think it actually, that little adapter came in that one either. But either way, I think Apple's trying to sway you to, well, they say they're saving the environment, but I think they're swaying you to buy more stuff. They want you to sway to the actual the wireless charging, as well as their AirPods. So let's go ahead and look in here. So right off the bat, you got the SIM ejector tool, which is nice because I don't think the previous models came with this. I think they stopped doing this in like the 5. I don't remember seeing it in the 8 Plus, as well as the 7 I got, or even the 11 Pro Max. So that's nice. Looks like a little bit of a, kind of tells you a little more about the product, but not much. The Apple sticker. And I'm also told by reading on the internet, everything on the internet is true, that this sticker, since it's a Pro Max, the sticker is larger than the normal Apple stickers they give out. So that's it in the box. I'm gonna leave that out here for right now because I'm gonna actually swap my SIM card out from my 11 Pro Max and put it in the new one and start updating that and getting that back, or not backed up, but restored. But as you can tell, no charging brick. The thing about that is, not very many people that have Mac or Apple stuff, they don't have USB-C usually. If you have a newer MacBook Pro or MacBook or anything like that, you'll have USB-C on the actual computer itself. However, most of your charging bricks for your phones, unless you have a 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max, doesn't have the USB-C. So you're gonna have to purchase one of those or have wireless charging. So a few things about the 12 Pro Max everybody knows about. They have the MagSafe setup here. So there's magnets right here. So that's supposed to help out with their new charging cable, the wireless charging cable. It's supposed to connect to this, be more prominent when it connects versus when I wirelessly charge this. It doesn't connect to the actual wireless charger. It actually, you have to just set it on there and it connects, but it doesn't actually like stick to it. I can actually hold the phone or hold the actual MagSafe charger with the phone on it without touching the phone, and it'll hold on to it. They also, Apple released a bunch of different accessories for the MagSafe, like the wallet. I say a bunch of accessories. I think the wallet's the only one really, other than the cases, for now at least. So be on the lookout for those. There's quite a few there that I'm not going to use the wallet one, but it's funny to me that back in, I think, 2014, they released Apple Pay, and they're like, you'll no longer need your wallet. And then in 2020, they're like, here, we're going to add this accessory for a wallet on your phone. Interesting, huh? Either way, I'll quit rambling. But I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and start playing with it. And I might do a separate video with updated video and photos to see what the difference is. From what I've seen, there really isn't a huge difference. The biggest difference with the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max is it has 10-bit HDR Dolby Vision. And that is just crazy to me, that a small phone like this can produce 10-bit HDR Dolby Vision. That's one of the biggest things about this phone. Is awesome. So you'll be shooting like a pro. So I'm gonna go through this. Actually, I set it up a different way. Apple actually uses it so that you can set it up. I think I got past the point, but usually they make it super easy so they notice the phone next to it and they're like, do you want to set it up based off of that phone? And then you take an actual picture of whatever's being displayed on it and it starts setting it up for you. Pretty easy. But either way, so that was just a quick rundown of the silver iPhone 12 Pro Max since it just got released for most of the public now. I know there's videos out there, but most of them had the gray and then the gold. Some even had the blue out since they come in 3 or 4 different colors. But this is the silver, and as you can see, it's silver-ish white. I said I was going to say white, not silver. Either way, Apple calls it silver. Stainless steel on the sides, really nice. And that's the 11 Pro. Well, no, it's not the 11 Pro. That is the 12 Pro Max. If you have any questions, comments, or opinions about this, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to hear from you. I'm sure any questions you have, you're probably going to Google it or see it on a forum or anything like that, or TikTok. But either way, I'd be happy to hear from you if you have any questions. And if this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.